Welcome back. This is Gateway 101. In today's live broadcast, we're going to be talking about Parkinson disease. We'll be talking about Parkinson disease. And do not forget, whatever we say here does not constitute diagnosis or treatment. We are only creating healthcare awareness. In Gateway 101, what we simply do is to create healthcare awareness. We don't diagnose people and we don't recommend treatment. Okay? So we might recommend a simple home remedy to help alleviate certain illnesses. While that does not constitute a proper medical treatment, we greatly encourage you to seek medical help. If you notice any of the signs and symptoms that I'm going to be talking about. Okay? This is Get Well 101. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive into today's business. So, today we're going to be looking at what is Parkinson disease? What are the causes of Parkinson disease? How can it be prevented? We're going to be looking into all that today. Okay? Do not forget, we're going to be looking into all that today. What is Parkinson disease? What causes it? And simple home remedy that can help alleviate the symptoms. So without wasting much time, let's dive into today's business. So Parkinson disease is an illness that affects the brain. The brain helps control how your body moves. When a person has a Parkinson disease, the brain has trouble sending the right messages to the muscles. Because of this, the person may shake a little. This is called trembling. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. So when a person has a Parkinson disease, the brain has trouble sending the right messages to the muscles. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. So because of this, the person may shake a little. This is called trembling. The person may move more slowly when he has a Parkinson disease. The person may also have a stiff muscle if he has a Parkinson disease. Also, the person may have trouble with balancing if you have a Parkinson disease. It usually happens to older adults and not children. So, what causes Parkinson disease? Doctors do not know the exact cause, but some things may make it happen, such as brain cell gets damaged. Some brain cells that help control movement stop working. Getting older, it happens more often as people age. Family history, sometimes it runs in the family, so it is genetic. Harmful chemicals. Being around certain toxic chemicals for a long time may increase the risk of Parkinson's disease. Can Parkinson's disease be prevented? There is no sure way to stop Parkinson's disease, but some healthy habits may help protect the brain. Here are simple things that help keep the brain healthy. 1. Eat healthy food like fruit, vegetables, and fish. Exercise often, walking around, playing, dancing, any form of exercise. At least 30 minutes of exercise a day, 3 times a week, would help. Get enough sleep. So getting enough sleep, this is a simple way that help keep the brain healthy. Keep the brain active. You can keep your brain active by reading a lot of books, learning, and solving puzzles. Keep the brain active, very important, mostly at your age. Avoid harmful chemicals when possible. Do not forget that Parkinson's disease is a brain problem that makes it harder for some people to move their body smoothly. Doctors are still learning why it happens. Living a healthy life can help keep the brain strong. Okay, so let's look at some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease that most people ignore. First is small shaking handwriting. If you notice that a person's handwriting may suddenly become very small or cramped, those are some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease that people don't pay attention to. If you have trembling or shaking, a hand, finger, cheeks, or leg may shake even when the person is at rest. These are early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. You are at rest, your hands are shaking, you're having some trembling, your legs are shaking even though you try to stand still. These are some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. If you have trouble smelling food like banana, pickles, or spicy food, if you have trouble smelling things like banana, pickles, just some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. Slow movement. You walking, getting dressed, or doing daily tasks may take longer than usual. These are some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. If you have stiff muscle, STIFF, mostly when you wake up in the morning, you have stiff muscle in your arm, leg, or the neck may feel tight or hard to move, mostly in older adults. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, these are possible early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. If you have trouble balance problem or dizziness, the person may lose balance easy or fall very often, more often. These are some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease. Good man. Some food that helps support the brain, some healthy food that may help support the brain. Do not forget that Parkinson is a brain disease. Okay, so there are some food that you can eat that will help develop your brain, that will help support your brain health. Eating healthy food can help keep the brain strong, such as green leaf and vegetable. Example would be spinach, kale, and broccoli. Eating fish rich in healthy fats such as salmon, tuna, and sardines. Salmon is known for fatty acid, so omega-3 fatty acid, so it's very good for your brain. Eating fruit like berries, blueberries, and strawberry help protect the brain cell. Do not forget that Parkinson is a brain disease, so we're talking about some food that can help keep the brain healthy. Fruit like blueberry and strawberry, because they help protect the brain cell. Nut and seed, almond, walnut, and sunflower seed contain nutrients for the brain. Avocado and olive oil support the brain health too. So fruit and vegetable, oranges, apple, carrot, and pepper provide important vitamins for the brain. Drink enough water. Staying hydrated helps the brain work properly. Okay, so some simple ways family can help support. Simple way family can help someone living with Parkinson's disease. One, be patient and supportive. Don't forget now they're getting slow in everything they are doing. The muscle become rigid. So some simple way you can help is to try to be patient with the family. Okay. Two, encourage gentle exercise. We are talking about ways that family can help support someone living with Parkinson's disease. So I would say that you got to be patient with them because everything they are doing is becoming slowly. Okay, so you got to be patient with them and supportive because movement and speech may become slower, so give them time. Encourage gentle exercise, walking, stretching, or light yoga can help keep muscle active. Do not forget they're becoming slower in everything they are doing as the disease progresses. Make the home safer. Remove loose rugs and cluster to help prevent fall. They have muscle rigidity, so they are prone to fall. So everything that will cause fall should be prevented at home. Keep the brain active. Reading, puzzling, music, or game can help stimulate the brain cells. Okay? Help with doctor visit and medicine. Make sure medications are taken on time and as prescribed. Stay positive and spend time together. Talking, laughing, and social activity can help improve mood. Okay? So Parkinson's disease affects movement, but healthy food, exercise, and family support can help improve life better with it. Okay, so let's talk about the 10 symptoms of Parkinson's disease most people miss. One will be loss of smell. A person may suddenly have trouble smelling food or perfume. Those are early symptoms of Parkinson's disease that many people miss. Constipation. Digestive problem can happen years before movement symptoms appear. Okay? Very small handwriting. Writing may become smaller and harder to read. These are some of the early surprising symptoms of Parkinson's disease many people miss. Soft and low voice. The person may start speaking more quietly than before. A signs of Parkinson's disease. Marks like face. The face may show less expression even when the person feels emotions. Trouble sleeping. Some people move, kick, or talk while sleeping. So they have trouble sleeping. Depression or anxiety, mood changes can appear early in the disease stage. Dizziness when standing, feeling lightheaded when getting from a chair or bed. Those are some of the early warning symptoms that most people ignored. Stop posture. The person may start leaning forward. They also known as while walking. Arm not swing while walking. One hand may stop swing naturally while walking. Okay, so let's look at the 5 stages or Parkinson disease. The doctor often describes Parkinson disease in 5 stages. So one will be very mild. Symptoms are small, maybe light shaking or stiffness on one side of the body. Daily life is mostly normal. That is the first stage, which is very mild. Then the second stage, which are the symptoms on both sides. Tremble or stiffness happen on both sides of the body. Walking may become slower. These are the symptoms of these are stage 2. Since they got to do a symptom on both sides. Why stage 3 will be balance problem. In stage 3, balance become harder. Okay? In stage 3, the symptom become harder. The person may fall more easily, but can still live independently. So in stage 3 of Parkinson's disease, the balance become harder, although the individual can live independently, but fall become easy. While stage 4 is more serious symptoms. Movement become very slow. The person may need help with activities of daily living in stage 4. Don't forget it is classified into 5 stages. While the last stage, which is stage 5, which is the most advanced stage of Parkinson's disease, severe stiffness and movement problem. Yeah, the body becomes stiff. STIFF. The body becomes stiff. So severe stiffness and movement. You have rigid muscles. The person may need full-time care. That is the last stage. So let's look at some natural habits that may help slow Parkinson's disease progression. While there is no cure for Parkinson's disease, healthy habits may help the brain stay stronger. So exercise regularly, walking, stretching, dancing, swimming can help improve balance and movement. Eat a brain-healthy diet. Fruit, vegetable, omega-3 rich fish, nuts, and whole grain help support the brain cell. Don't forget, we're talking about the natural habit that may help slow Parkinson's disease progression. Get good sleep. Sleep helps the brain repair and stay healthy. Yeah. Keep the brain healthy, such as reading, puzzle, music, or learning new skills can stimulate the brain. Stay social. Spending time with friends and family help mood and brain health. Reduce stress. Relaxation, meditation, or deep breathing may help manage symptoms. Follow medical care. Taking medication as prescribed and seeing doctors regularly is very important for a Parkinson's disease patient. Even though Parkinson's disease affects movement, healthy habit, exercise, and strong support can help people live better for many years with the disease. Okay? So, for the benefit and for the sake of those who are just running, let's recap. Let us recap. We'll do that to help carry along everybody. Okay? So we are saying that Parkinson's disease is an illness that affects the brain. It is a brain disease. The brain helps control how your body moves. When a person has a Parkinson's disease, the brain has trouble sending the right messages to the muscle. Because of this, the person may shake a little. This is called trembling, and which is also the early stage of the symptoms. Move more slowly. The person might be moving more, might move slowly. Have a stiff muscle. These are some of the early stage of the disease. The person might have trouble with balance. Okay? It usually happens to older adults, not children. Parkinson's disease usually happens to older adults and not children. What causes Parkinson's disease? We say that doctors do not know the exact cause, but some things may make it happen, such as brain cells that get damaged. Some brain cells that help control movement stop working. Okay, looking at what causes Parkinson's disease, we also say that getting older, it happens more often as people age. Family history, which is also known as genetics, sometimes it runs in the family. Another possible cause of Parkinson's disease will be people staying around harsh chemical for a long time. Being around certain toxic chemical for a long time may increase risk. Okay? We also look at, can Parkinson's disease be prevented? We said no. Can it be treated? Can it be prevented? We said no. There is no sure way to stop Parkinson's disease, but some health habits may help protect the brain. Do not forget, we said that Parkinson's disease is a brain disease. So some of the simple things that can help keep the brain healthy would be eating healthy food like fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 acid-rich food, fatty acid-rich food such as salmon fish and sardines. So exercise often, keep playing, walking, playing, dancing. These are some of the exercises that you can do. I also say that get enough sleep and keep the brain active by reading, learning, and solving puzzles. So avoid harmful chemicals. Okay, can Parkinson's disease be prevented? We said there is no sure way, but these are some of the simple remedies that can actually help and prevent Parkinson's disease, such as avoid harmful chemical weapons. Okay, so in simple summary, we said that Parkinson's disease is a brain disease that makes it harder for some people to move freely. People with Parkinson's disease are still learning why they need support. They need activities of daily living. And at the fifth stage or the late stage of Parkinson's disease, they may be in total care. So Parkinson's disease is a brain disease, it's a brain problem that makes it harder for some people to move their body smoothly. Doctors are still learning why it happens. Living a healthy life can help keep the brain strong. Okay, so let's look at the early warning sign of Parkinson's disease. Early warning sign of Parkinson's disease. First will be small and shaking handwriting. A person's handwriting may suddenly become very small and cramped. Trembling or shaking is another possible cause of Parkinson's disease. Another possible sign of Parkinson's disease. A hand, fingers, chin, or leg may shake even when the person is at rest. You are sleeping, and this part of your body is still super active. Those are some of the early warning signs of Parkinson's disease that most people ignore. You have a loss of smell, trouble smelling food like banana and pickles. Yeah, you are in trouble. Seek medical help. The person may move, kick, or talk, not all may talk a lot while sleeping. Person may move, kick, or talk a lot while sleeping. Slow movement, which is also the early stage of Parkinson's disease. As the disease progresses, the person will be moving very, very slow, very, very slow. Okay? Walking, getting dressed, or doing this daily tasks may take longer than usual. Okay? Stiff muscle, those are some of the early symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Arm, leg, or leg become stiff. Okay? And we also talk about balance problem like dizziness. The person may lose balance easily or is prone to fall. Food that helps support the brain. Do not forget that we'll talk about Parkinson's disease. We're talking about a brain disease. It's a brain damage. Okay? So fish and green leaf vegetables are very good. They are very good food that helps support the brain healthy. Eating omega-3 rich acid like salmon is also very helpful and very good. Okay? And blueberry and strawberry help protect the brain also. So if you want to buy more fruit, you should lean towards blueberry and strawberry because they help protect by. Okay? Nuts such as almond, walnut, and sunflower seed contain nutrients for the brain. So you want to buy nuts, make sure you pay attention to this now. Healthy fat, avocado, and olive oil support brain healthy. Okay. Fruit and vegetable, oranges, apple, carrot, and pepper provide important vitamins. Okay. So simple way family can help support living the Parkinson's life. So if somebody have a Parkinson's disease, what are the simple way family can help that one? So we say that movement and speech may become slower. So give them time. Okay? Encourage gentle exercise, walking, stretching, or light yoga to help keep muscle active. And move roots rug and cluster to prevent fall. Do not forget they are fall toward the end of the illness. They fall very often. Keep the brain active. Okay, reading, pause, music or game can help stimulate the brain. Keep with doctor visit and medicine. So keep to make sure medications are taken as prescribed, and do not forget your routine medical checkup. So stay positive and spend time together. This is Get 101. Okay? Let's talk about 10 surprising symptoms of Parkinson's disease that most people ignore. One will be loss of smell. A person may suddenly have trouble smelling food or perfume. Constipation, the person may be constipated. The person may have problem digesting food. The digestive problem can happen years before movement symptoms appear. Very small handwriting. Those are the most common symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Okay. Very soft, low voice. A person may start speaking more. Okay, these are early warning symptoms of Parkinson's that most people ignore. So the person may start speaking quietly than before. Face marks like face. This is a very, very common symptom. The face may show less expression, often when the person feels emotional. Sleeping trouble. Some people move, kick, or talk while sleeping. They have problems sleeping. Depression or anxiety, mood change can appear early in a disease stage. Dizziness and stiffness, yeah, feeling light headache when when getting up from a chair or bed. Okay, so the person may start leaning forward while walking, and not arm way walking. So one arm may stop swinging gently while walking. Okay, 5 stages of Parkinson's disease. I doctor break them into 5 stages. The first stage, as we say, is a mild stage. Symptoms are small, maybe slight shaking or stiffness on one side of the body. These are early warning signs. May die. Stage 2 will be symptom of both disease. Okay, so stage 3, the person will have balancing problem. The person may fall more often but can still live independently. Stage 4 is serious symptom. Movement become very slow. The person may need help with daily activity. Severe stage 4 will be movement become very slow. The person may need help and with activity of daily living. That's stage 4. But stage 5, which is also the most advanced stage of the disease, severe stiffness and movement. Okay. Then 4 will be the person may evacuate the area. Why this does not constitute diagnosis, as we said, this is healthcare awareness. We are only creating healthcare awareness. So here are some natural habits that may help slow Parkinson's progression. Walking, stretching, dancing, swimming, here can help improve balance and movement. Fruits, vegetables, fish that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids can also help with brain healthy. And whole grain helps support brain cell. So get good sleep. Sleep helps the brain repair and stay active. Keep social. Spending time with family and loved ones is also very important and great. Reduce stress. Okay? So taking medication as prescribed and seeing doctor regularly is very important. Okay, simple message here will be even though Parkinson's disease affects movement, healthy habit, exercise, and strong support can help people live better than Parkinson's disease for many years. Okay, so do not forget what we just said, that all we are saying here, we're only creating healthcare awareness. We are not diagnosing anybody or treating anybody. But if you notice any of these symptoms, please better go to your doctor and get properly checked up so you can be treated also. This is Gateway 101. Thank you for watching and stay blessed. Bye bye.